Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for March 3rd to the 9th. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And those that are returning, I want to say thank you very much for all of your support. I truly appreciate it. If you are connecting with the reading, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what parts resonate with you, if there was just certain parts. I do appreciate it very much. It does help me connect with your energy as well. All right, we are really moving through the first week, full first week of March. A lot of push and pull energy happening this week, really for the month. So it's really, you know, we're reflecting, but we're also moving forward. So it's like we take a step back and then we move forward. You know, we're pausing to reflect, and then we're ready for transformation. So there's lots of different aspects helping that are pushing our energies. So Gemini, let's get right into your reading. Let's get your incoming energies. Let's find out what the spirit angels and guides would like to share with us today as we move through your energies. All right. All right, so we've got three energies here. We've got hostilities. Okay, so there could be some things that are causing a little bit of high intensity. All right, and it does happen. Sometimes there's certain things in our life. There's a certain flow of energy that maybe is just bringing about a little bit of that. You know, and I don't want to say anger because, you know, but we all have those moments where there's something that just it doesn't line up with what it is that we're feeling, what we're thinking, what we want. And, you know, I think that you can move past this, absolutely. Now, for some of you, it could be something to do with a contract because number 6, contract, did come up. For some of you, it could be, again, it could be that you're just feeling a little bit agitated because you're waiting on a contract. Maybe you're waiting on results of a contract. You're waiting on results of a performance review. You're waiting for balance. You know, you're waiting for that balance. Like number 6 is almost like a justice card where you're trying to really feel like there's balance, and maybe for some of you you're feeling like things are imbalanced, and you're trying to, again, you're trying to get the answers, you're trying to get to the results. You want this to be over with, and there's something that's bringing up a little bit of it's almost discord. Like, you know, it's like, you know what, something isn't sitting right with you, Gemini, right now, and you're trying to get to the root of it. And I think what you're really truly hoping is that by the end of this, that you're really going to feel like things are balanced and fair. And then you got number 40, the 6th chakra, and that really is all about protection, right? We've got that beautiful eye, your third eye of protection. Is there for a reason. It's showing your imagination is strong. It's showing that your intuition is strong. It's time to, you know, it's time to really connect with those inner gut feelings. And, you know, if there is something that is not sitting right with you, intuitively, you're feeling it's not sitting right with you. And it might have something to do, again, with a contract or something to do with fairness in life. You need to communicate. You need to communicate that. And we need to figure out what it is you need to do in order to bring balance. All right, let's look at your current energies. So your current energies here, we got number 30, the garden and the gate. So currently, I think that, you know, you're on the one side of the gate, and you can see that on the other side is rolling meadows, you know, the green grass. The life looks pretty remarkable on the other side of that gate. And you can see the butterflies of transformation, that things are ready to change. But there's something, you still have that key around your neck showing that, you know, you still haven't figured out how to unlock that gate. And is it that fear is holding you back from that gate? The fear of the unknown, not knowing exactly where this is going to lead you to, maybe fear of change. There's something that is preventing you from doing that. Now, you've got number 1, the sun. So in your current energies, it's almost as if you are feeling this great deal of positivity. Like there's a lot of really beautiful energy around you. So it's really showing that, you know, there's a lot of positive energy here. It's almost saying like, don't be afraid to unlock that gate, because these transformations that are going to take place, maybe in the interim, may cause a little bit of fear, maybe a little bit of high intensity. Like I'm going to say high intensity, but it's actually it's a necessary action in order for you to really feel as if balance is restored. Sometimes we've got to bring all that on. And then number 22, the yin and the yang, is really showing balanced energies as well. There's times in life where we need to be passive, and then there's times in life where we need to really get the ball rolling. And actually, when I see this here, the yin and the yang, the garden and the gate is really yin and energy, because you're really standing behind the gate almost waiting for somebody to open it for you. But really, you need to be the yang, where you're saying, okay, you know what, I'm not going to wait for other people. I'm going to take that key and I'm going to open that gate myself. I don't have to wait for permission to do that. I can really facilitate that myself. I think that the hostilities, I would not pay too much attention to that card, because I think that it really is, there is something that is causing a little bit of discord that's coming up. But if you really, really tap into your intuition, and you really follow the guidance of your spiritual team, they are going to send you the messages that are going to help you to resolve whatever it is that's bringing that little bit of discord. All right. And it's going to help bring fairness, because I believe that that contract has to do with fairness. Let's see what comes up in your cards here. We're going to get all 9 cards, talk about them, and then we're going to focus on the first 3 cards and clarify them. We're taking it little by little so we can get a better understanding as to what all of these cards mean. Let's go. And we need one more for that. There we go. That one really went flying. Let me just grab that for you. Yeah, see, there's changes. There is lots of changes happening here. All right, let's get to the rest of your cards. I just need the next row, please. Spirit, angels, guides. And 2 there. You got 2. There we go. All right, we've got some beautiful abundance here. These 2 wanted to come out together. The center of your reading, a little bit of stress, a little bit of unnecessary worry, a little bit of anxiety. Could be because there's changes happening. Things are changing. But I feel like you're getting a new insight here, a new insight as to what abundance is. There's something that you need to nurture, and you need to trust. Trust in your intuition. Your faith is going to come a long way here for you. It's going to provide you with the strength that you need, because there's actions that need to be taken here. And it might be that you're a little fearful of taking those actions because you don't want it to come off in the wrong way. But as long as you're following your intuition and you're following your true authentic self, fairness is definitely going to be the result of this. All right, well, let's just start with I always like to start with the middle card, and the only reason I do that is because this connects everything together. The Nine of Swords can be your fears and your anxieties. It can be sleepless nights, because your mind is always thinking about things. And again, when our mind we never have that shut off moment where we can just rest. It's going to bring out some hostilities. It is going to bring out a little bit of that anger in us, and it's going to make us feel a little bit more, our energy levels are going to be a little bit higher strung, because we're not getting the rest we need. So it makes total sense here. But this here, it connects things. There's anxiety from the past. There's anxiety, about the future. So it's almost as if, it's that balance between what has happened in the past and what's coming for you as we move into the future. It's finding that strength, and that strength in your intuition, finding that strength in partnerships, and being able to figure out how to work through changes that are coming about, because there is something that is definitely changing your world here with that Tower card. All right, let's get right into your reading here. We're going to start with number 9, the Hermit. This is very much Virgo energy. We gain a lot of confidence and a lot of our self-esteem from really doing a lot of deep self-introspection. And really, that's what this card is about. It is about reflecting. It is about going deeper. And it is about really getting a better understanding of who you are, what you need, what you want, why maybe you're feeling a little bit of anger inside. How do you release that anger? It's because you have a light that's inside of you that so badly wants to shine, Gemini. But the problem is that I think you sometimes, because you want to make your environment happy, you want to please the people around you. And by doing that, you dim your own light. So the Hermit card is a reminder that it's time for you to reignite that light. And it's going to take you really delving into your own taking some time out for yourself to really, really find that light again, because it's going to help light that path. The Six of Cups, something from the past, and it looks like something from the past could be why you are needing to do that self-introspection. Maybe you're reviewing something from the past, whether it's a person or a situation, and now there's going to be some changes. So some changes are happening. All right. We're going to now clarify. Let's find out with the Hermit card why Gemini needs to do a little bit more deep reflection. What is the reason for that? The Ace of Swords is to get to the truth of something. So, you know, sometimes we have to delve deep. Sometimes we have to go deep within ourselves to find out what the truth is. That truth doesn't necessarily have to be the truth of a situation. It could be the truth that lies within you about your own self. You know, the hostilities you're feeling could not even be because of outside forces. They could be because of something that has been internalizing inside of you for so long. And, you know, you're really trying to figure out how to release that because you don't want that in your life anymore. So the truth really will prevail here. The truth really will be figured out but you have to allow yourself that time to figure out your own wisdom, to rely on yourself and trust in your own wisdom to find the answers. And I think that is really going to be you doing some deep self-reflection. Let's find out what this Six of Cups is, because, you know, I think you're also trying to figure out what makes you happy, you know, and sometimes we look at our past to find out, you know, what were the things in the past that made us happy so that we can bring that forth in our future or into the present. The Six of Cups, and you got number 10, the Fates. The Fates is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it is the wheel turning, and the wheel is ever turning. Sometimes it turns in our favor, and sometimes we feel like it doesn't. But I really feel like things are changing for you. I think that whatever it is that has been causing you maybe to feel that bit of hostility, you're going to get to the truth of what that is, why that is happening for you. And you're going to do that through taking some time out for yourself. You're going to really, I think you're going to go through this. It's almost as if you're repairing something that really you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you didn't know exactly how to do it. And I think you're starting to figure out what that is. There's a victory here. This is a victory for you. And I think you're going to feel so much more balance in your life. And I think you're going to feel like things are more fair in your life because you're dealing with it. You're actually dealing and you're coming to conclusions here. The Six of Cups, again, something from the past. There is something that's fated for you. And the Fates really shows what is destined for you. And I believe that there is a cycle that's changing. And I also believe that, you know, the 10s are all about, you know, closing certain chapters in our life. And I think that you are going to close some sort of chapter in your life that's fated for you. What you're going through is something that was meant to be, because it's a lesson that is really helping you really explore what you're all about. You're getting a better understanding of who you are. You're really getting to the truth of what it is you really want. What makes you happy? What brings love to your life? What brings balance to your life? And you're going to, this is the week that you're going to start to uncover those answers. Let's find out with the Tower, because the Tower is it's a very strong card. You know, it really is all about sudden changes, drastic changes. And you got the Six of Wands. This change that's happening for you is breaking you free. It is another victory. So a lot of victory is coming your way. The winds of change are happening and are destined for you, because change is really, we need to see this change for you. All right. There needs to be a victory here. It's going to put you back feeling confident again. It's really going to help strengthen that solar plex chakra. It's going to help reignite the sunshine that's already in your current energies. The sun is glowing here, meaning that sun card, even though it's in your current energies, you know, it's shining over all of the incoming messages that are coming in for you too. So this change is a very positive change for you, and it's showing a great deal of recognition. And I think that the awards and rewards that you are getting from this change that's happening is giving you the strength to take that key and unlock that gate. I think you're finding that by balancing your passiveness and going with the flow and trying to please everyone, but also balancing that with taking initiative, taking action, and being a little bit more assertive and standing your ground, you're going to see that is what's bringing you all of this beautiful balance in your life. All right, now the center here, we've got the Two of Cups. That can be a partnership in your life for sure. Absolutely. It could be somebody that you love, somebody that you, maybe it is a marriage of some sort. It could be your spiritual connection as well, because not all of us are in relationships. But relationships are not just limited to love relationships. They're relationships that you have with your own self. You know, it can be relationships that you have with your friends, your family members, you know, your parents. We'll find out more. The center of your reading, we already talked about the Nine of Swords being sort of that. It's unnecessary worry, because it's worry that you've built up. It's a fear that you've built up in your head, and you have to figure out what it is you need to do to release that. I'm hoping to see a Four of Swords. I'll be honest. I hope to see the Four of Swords because I want to see you get some rest. By being able to shut your mind off, it's going to allow you to really delve into what's most important for you too. And then the Eight of Coins, you're working so hard towards things in your life. You're working hard towards your own happiness. You're trying so desperately to figure out, you know, the areas of your life that you master. Because eights are about action, accomplishment, and mastery. And I really feel like, and interesting enough, you know, the Eight of Coins, you got the 8, the strength. So 2 8s here. So I really want you to keep number 8 as an important number, because just how that they've shown up here in this reading. Again, your dedication, the hard work, and the details that you put into everything, whether they're relationships or whether they're your job, you know, it just shows that you have an incredible amount of strength. So let's find out with the Two of Cups. Let's find out what this partnership is, what it's going through, why this card is here, the Seven of Wands. It's saying you need to stand up for yourself. So in some sort of partnership, it really is showing that, you know what, I think that you have been trying to appease people, and I think because you are trying so hard to be that person, you're trying to be the best of both worlds to everybody, it's creating a little bit of hostility. And I think that is actually well-founded hostility, because you can't continue to do that. You can't continue to go down that path. It's very important for you to take that time out for yourself and find out where your true happiness lies, so that you can get to the truth of what makes you happy. When you can do that and you stand your ground and you stand up for yourself, you are going to see that even your partnerships, the relationships that you have, not only with, you know, the spiritual realm, but also with people here on the earthly plane, you're going to see that by standing your ground, you're actually going to provide, to produce healthier relationships as well. It's going to release you from this fear. Let's find it with the Nine of Swords. Let's find it with this Nine of Swords. For some of you, you may need to stand up to a certain partner. And the Nine of Swords, what is it that you are fearful of, or what is it that's causing stress? It could be venturing into something new. And because we've got the Page of Wands and we've got the Fool both together here. And with those being the clarifying cards here, I'm seeing that there is a new energy. It's almost like a new opportunity, or there is something new that it could even be a new relationship for some of you. Maybe it's the beginning phases of a new relationship, and you're fearful of it because it's maybe taking you into pushing you into a whole new path that maybe you never really even considered. The Fool is really, again, it's unlimited potential, you know, because it's the zero. It's there's no beginning, there's no end. But in the tarot cards, the Fool is the beginning of a new venture. And I think that there is something new that is really wanting to take place here for you. And I feel like you are feeling a little fearful of it because it could be just a little unknown to you right now. You know, it's always hard to take that first step. And I think that the fear lies in you taking that first step. Hence why you're still holding that key around your neck and you haven't opened that gate. When you open that gate, what the angels are trying to say to you, when you open that gate, you discover something new about yourself. You figure out actually where your strength really lies, and you're no longer fearful. You're no longer angry. You're no longer feeling those hostilities because you're able to break free from it, because the sunshine is actually the positive force behind everything that's happening for you right now. Let's find out with the Strength card and the number 8. The Eight of Pentacles. Let's find out why those are together. And you got number 12, the Hanged Woman. This is ruled by Neptune, so Pisces energy. We are in Pisces season. There's sometimes in life we have to sacrifice something of ourselves in order to see things from a new perspective. And I think this is you taking a little bit of that step back. And remember, I said there's a lot of push and pull energy coming in as we move through March. And this is really you taking that little bit of a step back and looking at your life from a whole new lens. Because, you know, sometimes we have wide lenses on, sometimes we have narrow lenses, sometimes we want to pay more attention to details, sometimes we want to back away from the details. But the Hanged Woman is saying, you know what? It's time to really look at life from a new perspective. I think it's going to gain you the strength that you need, and it's going to help you pinpoint where you want to continue to put all of that hard work and hard effort, where you really want to channel that energy. All right, now we've got the Princess of Swords. This could be your energy as well. I think that you're very inquisitive at this time, and I think that you are seeking a lot of information, and I think you really do want to get to the root of a lot of truth. The Empress is all about the abundance that is really coming your way, and I believe that there is a lot of abundance that is right there waiting for you, and it's waiting for you on the other side of the gate. I'm hoping that we see some sort of message that says, you know, that key is, you're holding that key and now you're ready to embark on that new venture. But the Empress is holding, really showing a lot of, you know, she's a very fertile queen, meaning she's ready to birth so many new things. She's got new ideas. She's very creative. She's beautiful, you know, and her beauty is not just outward beauty, it's inward beauty. People are attracted to this Empress because she has a love too. She has a love and a passion to give to so many. And it really shows an over amount, like you're gleaming with a lot of potential where abundance is concerned. And then the Hierophant Taurus energy, the eye of protection, and we see that with the 6th chakra as well. Trusting in you have a lot, you hold strength. Where your strength lies is in your ability to connect spiritually, but it is also in your ability to stand true to your morals, your values, and your belief system. And this shows that there's blessings around you and that you have the support of those traditional values. They're going to show you a support. Let's start with that Princess of Swords. Let's find out why this is. I think this is inquisitive. I think you're very inquisitive. I think that you're curious. And you got the Sun again. So I just really want to reiterate to you, Gemini, that there is a lot of happiness and there is a lot of sun gleaming on you here. You will be getting to the truth of some sort of matter that really brings positive energy your way. Let's find out with the Empress. Let's see. And you got the Star. Wow, the Empress and the Star, healing energy. So again, I really feel like you're going to find the answers this week to what it is that you've been searching for. You're going to discover something new about yourself and you're going to see things from a whole new perspective. And that new perspective is going to open up so much more positive energy for you. Again, the answers to your questions are coming. And it's going to show you that there is a lot of abundance here. And that Star, I feel like something you've been wishing for and hoping for. I think that this could be the week where it really opens up for you. Let's find it with the Hierophant. I think there's many blessings surrounding you, and I think that you have a protection around you. You got 2 cards here. You got the 6 of Pentacles, so be open to receive because there's a lot of abundance coming your way. Always make sure that you stand guard and stay, you know, if you have to build up a fence to defend yourself and stay true to what's important to you, especially if your morals or values are being challenged in any way, whether it's to do with work, personal relationships, family matters, whatever the case may be, because it will differ for each of you. If you are being challenged in some way with your morals and standards, you stand guard. And you know what? You set those boundaries strong and you stay true to what it is that is important to you. Because when you stay true to that and you show that you have that beautiful assertiveness inside of you and you can show the world your strength, you're going to see that the universe is bringing you more abundance. There's a generosity, I just feel like there's more abundance coming your way because you are showing the world what you're made of, that you've got a true amount of strength and that nobody is going to change your morals or values. You stand up for what you believe in. And when you stand up for what you believe in, the universe pays you back with abundance. And I believe that's coming for you. All right, let's get your career money oracles. So whether you're still working or whether you're retired, our money situations are always curious. We're always curious about what's happening. Let's find out, Gemini, Spirit, Angels, Guides. We've got 1 there. We got another one. And we've got 3. All right. The first one you got was brilliance. It says you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. To follow your own inspiration, your ideas bring recognition, and that recognition is with that Six of Wands. I think you are discovering something new, and I think that it comes with the changes that are also coming through as well. And then you got cutting ties. So for some of you, it might be that you are ready to cut ties. You are ready to walk away. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges, so go with grace. But for some of you, you could be cutting ties with something. It could be cutting ties with a certain contract. If you're not leaving a job, maybe you're cutting ties and you're breaking that contract because it's not a fair contract. Maybe it's a contract that's been causing a little bit of anger. And you know what? You're trying to figure out how to change the dynamic of it all. You have your own genius and you're breaking away from the grind, meaning that you're cutting ties with things that no longer really work for you, and you're showing a lot of strength. And then you're taking the steps that are necessary to move forward. So action is the key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities, because there are so many more opportunities available to you. We see that with the Fool card right in the middle. It is your fear. It is your fear, but there is something better waiting for you. It's fated for you. All right, let's get your angel messages. Find out what the angels would like to share with you, Gemini. A couple messages so that we know kind of where Gemini stands here, especially from the strength of the angels. All right, so you got 2 and you got the 4 of Gabrielle. It says it's a time for celebration. So abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Beautiful. So you will feel that sense of release. It's time to celebrate. And then the 2 of Raphael, it says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. You know, stay in that element, because the ones that you love are your best support system. All right, let's close out your reading. I want you to keep the number 6 as an important number, because you got quite a few 6s. So 6 definitely is a very good number for you this week, 666. Specifically. All right, angels, spirits, guides, the angel message. And you got number 27. It says your mind is wide and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I am expressive. Very true. You're very communicative anyway. So, you know, I mean, this is very important to you. You're part of that whole communication. You're ruled by Mercury, so communications are very important. But you express yourself in a very, very unique way. And I think number 27, I am expressive, is very, very much in tune with who you are, Gemini. All right. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I certainly hope it resonates. I know that it can't all the time, but if parts do, please let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It helps my channel grow. So thank you for that. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.